Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to show y'all how to use my Handyman Business Plan template. Specifically, what I want to do is help y'all write a Handyman Business Plan in about 30 minutes or less. And the way you're going to do that, in my most humble of opinions, is to use a template that is geared towards a handyman industry. So in this video, I'm going to kind of walk y'all, I am going to walk y'all through the Word document that I sell on my website that is geared towards a handyman service. I'm also going to show y'all briefly how to use the financial model that is aligned with the handyman service. I do provide an additional video that gives you some more insights on how to use the financial model segment, but this video is going to be the tutorial for the Word document. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the purpose of the plan, give you all a little bit of a background about me, and then we're going to dive right into the template on how to use it to get your business plan ready in less than 30 minutes. All right, so the purpose of the video, like I've said a couple of times already in the last minute, is that the objective here is to have you all up and running with a business plan in less than 30 minutes. Now, of course, it's not going to be a 70-page document that's just going to be mind-blowing and you're going to raise millions of dollars off a 30-minute business plan. It's not going to happen. But what you can have is a workable, usable business plan that you can add more information to later on and grow it as your business grows. And within 30 minutes, this plan could be used for landlords, could be used for some small business loans, and also to share your concept and your idea with your friends and family. The template that I do provide y'all is a Word document. It is also an Excel template or Excel file, so it is not compatible with your Google products or your Apple products. So it's not going to be with Google Drive or anything like that. It's not compatible. Also, there is no free phone support for the document. I'd be delighted to answer any questions you all have about my template. Pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email before you make the purchase. So if you want some information about it and how it works, be delighted to give you that information after the purchase is made. Then my assistance is limited to just making sure you all have the documents and it's downloaded okay and you're ready to go from there. So I don't provide template, information on how to use the templates or how to use the Word document or the Excel file. It is limited to the tutorial videos. I do charge for additional assistance. If you do want me to help write up the plan or use the template, I do charge for that assistance. So keep that in mind. So what is included with a template? I already told you what's not included. So let me tell you what you do get if you get the template for the handyman service. You're going to get a Word document that you're going to be able to customize. You're going to be able to put your information into the structure that I use as a professional business plan writer. You are also going to get a basic financial model that if you make changes on one page, it's going to roll over to your 12-month projections and also your income statement. You're going to get a how to use video, which is this video right here, and how to use the Word document, how to make the changes to the document so you can customize this to make it your own. And you're also going to get a how to use video for the financial model that gives you a more in-depth explanation as to how to work with the financial model that is included. All right, so last is going to be a little bit about me before you start talking about your handyman business plan template and how to customize it. First, I am a professional business writer, specifically a business plan writer. If you're still struggling after you get the template, please feel free to pick up the phone, give me a call. I'll be delighted to write the plan for you. If you do need some additional assistance for writing your own plan, I do have numerous business plan writing books available on Amazon, and I do have several templates available on my website as well. And then finally, I am an adjunct finance professor and also business professor and a subject matter expert in both business and finance. So I do have some significant educational background supporting some of my thoughts and ideas that I've got presented here for y'all today. All right, so with that infomercial already done, let's go ahead and start talking about this little handyman business plan template that I've got concocted for y'all. So once you go ahead and make this purchase, and I'll show you how to get this on my website in just a few minutes, but once you get the head template and you download it, the first things that you're going to see is the handyman business plan. So this is going to be where you're going to go ahead and put the name of your company right here. And in order to get rid of the highlight, you're going to highlight the highlight, and then you're going to go up here to this little highlighter, and you're going to click on no color. Once you click on no color, then the color is now gone and you're all set, ready to go. Just change this to whatever your company name is, Handyman, and again, you're all set. You can go ahead and add your logo right here. Again, more personalization for you. Next is going to be your table of contents. As you add more information to your business plan template, you are going to inevitably add more and more pages. As you add more pages, you're going to want to come up here to the table of contents, click on the table of contents, click Update Table, and this little box right here will pop up. You're going to go right underneath where it says Update Entire Table. You're going to click on OK, and this entire table right here is going to update with the pages for you. Next is going to be your executive summary section. Anywhere you see the highlights is where you want to go ahead and take a look at and ask yourself, do I need to add change this information? So right here, you're going to want to add your company name, limited liability company, or is it a corporation, sole proprietor, whatever it's going to be, make it right there. Your city, your street address, city and state, your name would go right here. Here's where you're going to summarize the services that you offer in your handyman company. Your hours of operation will be right here. Also, you can go ahead and customize the target market right here. The financial highlights, these are going to come from your these are going to come from the financial model. Excuse me. And I'll show you the financial model in a second, but these are just the highlights that you're going to present. Next is going to be your funding request. This is how much money you need to get the party started or how much money you're going to need for expansion. For typically, in my experience, working with handyman companies throughout the U.S., typically about $100,000 is a good number. Excuse me. It could be a little bit more. It could be a little bit less. It could be a lot more. It could be a lot less. Whatever it is, make sure to put the dollar amount here. The term of the loan, if you're getting a loan, put it right here. And then interest rates, if the interest rates, whatever you expect your interest rates to be, make sure you put a range right here. Next is going to be your company description. Right here is where you're going to go ahead and again put your services and just make sure you personalize information here. Competitive advantages, go ahead and read through here. It simply states that you're going to hire highly qualified individuals. If you're not, go ahead and delete it. If you want to embellish and add more information to it, definitely do it right here in this section. Next is going to be your services. So what are some of the services? Are you going to do drywall repair, interior and exterior painting, appliance maintenance, doors and windows installations and repair? Whatever you're going to do, make sure you go ahead and add your information here. And if you want to go into greater details about your drywall experience, change the period to a dash, and then you can go ahead and talk about the knockdown drywall, or however you want to do it, or if you use 10-minute mud, whatever your experiences are. If you want to add to your drywall repair, then you can add just information right there. You're going to have your primary target market. You can change that information for you. Pricing strategy, feel free to update that. We've got the hours of operation, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you're going to work Saturdays, again, feel free to update that information. I've got a location section here. I'm starting you off at 1,000 square feet. If it's going to be more or less, make sure you change that there. And then make sure you change how you're going to break up the square footage or utilize the square footage. And we've got right here business objectives and timeline. So what are some of the objectives you want to accomplish in 3 months and 6 months and 12 months? It's going to show, completing this with your information is going to show the reader that you do, once you open up your business, you are going to grow and expand, and that you've got some foresight as to where you want to go. So make sure you update that with your personal information. You can add to it, or just, you can just change information out. Next is going to be industry analysis. What the industry that I analyzed for this template is the handyman services franchise industry. Feel free to change this out, but this information is summarized from IBIS World. It's an excellent third-party market research, so you should be good to go with this section. Next is going to be your SWOT analysis. I do use some smart art here. If you want to go ahead and make some changes to the smart art, you want to click on the document. So you want to click on the smart art. Then you're going to want to go over here, and you can go ahead and make some changes to the words there. Once you make the changes here, so in order to get the smart art changes, you're going to want to go down here to this little arrow. You click on the arrow, opens it up, and now you can make all the changes that you want right here. I do skip bullet points. It just allows for an easier read for the document. Next is going to be the organizational structure. Again, fill in the blanks for the yellow, wherever the yellow it is, just make your changes there. For the organizational chart, typically it's going to be a CEO, handyman, and assistant. If you want to add some information, feel free to do it right over here. Same way, you're going to click on your little arrow here, and then you're going to make the changes with these bullet points. Next section is going to be your marketing. Typically, a handyman is going to do traditional internet and social media marketing. So I've got a good starting point for y'all for all three of those. Feel free to add your information to it, or just leave it the way it is. It's completely up to you. But this section is a solid foundation as is, or it's also a foundation that could be built upon as well. Next is going to be your funding request. Again, however much money you need, where the your term that you're expecting for the loan, interest rate for the loan, and I do have some statements down here for an investor. If you're going to take on an investor, I just typically say that you're going to negotiate the percentage of ownership based on the amount of invested. So make some changes as you see fit down there. The next is going to be the financial projections. In the template, you're going to have your profit and loss for year 1. This covers month 1 through month 3. Covers month 4 through month 6. Then we've got quarter 3, month 7 through 9. And then quarter 4, month 10 through 12. And then I summarize the information here with a pro forma income statement for the next 5 years. So if you want to go ahead and make some changes to these numbers, you would need the financial model that is included in your purchase. When you use this model, I do give you a template. I do give you a tutorial that you're able to use that's going to give you some thoughts and ideas on how to use this and what you need to do. But just for the real quick, when you're using this model, you're going to change the darker colored squares. Like for example, if we are going to work with 6 customers instead of 5, we would change that 6 to 5. And that just means that we're going to service about 6 customers a day. Once we make that change, then all of your profit and loss will change and your income statement will change as well. You do need to copy your information from the model. So you hit Control C, and you would need to replace it in the Word document. So you would delete that information and hit Control V. And so now you have a new financial model based on 6 customers as compared to 5 customers, and you would need to do that for the income statement, the quarter 4, 3, 2, and 1. So every time you make a change here, what I recommend is make all your changes up front. Once you're done changing the financial model, then copy and paste and put your information into the Word document. All right, so hopefully y'all see the value in this template and also the financial model, and it's pretty straightforward, easy to use. If you do want to purchase this document, feel free to go to my website, qualitybusinessplan.com/handyman business plan template. And once here, I will have an instructional video, which is the video we just watched. And I also include a financial template tutorial. That is based on just a typical company. It's not based on a handyman, but I do go through line by line, showing you how to make the changes so you can customize the template that I have ready for you. So finally, if y'all like the video, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And if you want the template, visit my website. And as always, have a fantastic day. Thank you.